Good afternoon, everybody. We do have two things, we need to be talking about. So let's go ahead and get into, um, our radar. So it is quite quiet, um, out there right now. Um, but it's gonna be a little chilly tonight, and we're going to take a look in our 5 days here very soon. But with, I want to point out something. As you can see in Indiana, your temperatures um, are in little Kia, current to this, are in the 70s or in the upper 60s. And when this warm front moves into our area, we're gonna have one of the most beautiful days tomorrow. Um, I'm talking about in the middle 60s, if not close to the 70s. And that warm front is expected to make its way through overnight tonight. And that is when we're going to see our temperature um go up just a little. Um, and I will explain more of that when we get into our 5 day forecast. Right now, you can see it is kind of mostly to partly cloudy out right now. And when that goes through, and the sunset goes down, and we will see our temperatures will start to go down. Let's go ahead and take a look in our future forecast. Throughout the night, we'll be on the quiet side. Um, in the Pittsburgh areas, let me go ahead and stop that and see. Um, let me. Okay, so my future forecast is not got is not on the right popular settings. Um, okay, so I will have to deal with that off camera. Um, um, so that is what according to the model, which I really don't know what is going on. Literally what is going on with it. So we're gonna skip that. So let's go ahead and talk about tomorrow. Um, you can see tomorrow. We have that severe weather for tomorrow, and you probably heard it or about to hear it today. If you're in this dark green um area, um, that is where. And again, we're going to take a look at the time and what we're expecting here very soon. Within that, and that is where the FCC is expecting the severe weather to be. When I mean about severe, we are talking about damaging wind, and we will talk about that here in a little bit. So, just be weather aware, basically. Um, tomorrow. So let's go ahead and take a look. Um, our forecast, 5 day forecast. So tomorrow, as we mentioned, it's gonna be in the middle to upper 60s tomorrow. With the low being 37. and I did put the chance of rain to be 50. I will take a look at the models and see what's going on with the models here after the broadcast. But I did put level 1 risk for severe weather tomorrow. And again, we're going to talk about that here in 30 moments. Okay, here is your 5-day forecast. Basically, after that one front moves out, we are talking about the 50s, the 40s, and 50s tomorrow, throughout your work week. Again, tomorrow is looking, the Sunday is looking to be another nice day. This is the 50th. To the lows, 25. And that's going to be the same way with Monday, but in the upper 40s, and Tuesday the same. And for Tuesday, I did put possibility of ice. In the Tuesday, it's supposed to be possibility ice in the morning. Then when all that moves out, we are talking about possibility being back in the 60s on Wednesday to end of your work week. So let's take a look at our looking further ahead. After we get through kind of this week with all this weathery mess, we're talking about cloudiness to more rain and snow. And let's go ahead and skip through it. At the end of your work week, it's gonna be rainy. I did put Friday for the start of the weekend, at 65. Most of people are off of work around 4:30 on Friday. I did put 65 for the PM shower. And it's still too early to tell what we are dealing with all these showers. And that is same for the next Saturday. We are talking about another 60 days next Saturday, but with more rain coming through. So let's go ahead and talk about tomorrow. So the SPC did downgrade this. Then after my lunch break at 2, and after I got done taking the dog out, and it's turned out warm, not warm, but cool air outside for the last, I don't know, 10 to 15 minutes. It was, gross out, but tomorrow it's gonna be in the upper 60, close to 70, but it comes with the cat, with severe weather tomorrow. And we're gonna think about what kind of severe weather are the main threats for tomorrow here in just a second. Tomorrow, they are saying, and we're gonna take a look at the details here very soon. This is the only main threat I'm looking at, and that is the strong to damaging winds for tomorrow. And this is what we are tracking. Thunder is possible with the showers. Developing throughout the day tomorrow. And some of these storms will have a strong to damaging winds you can see on here. The timing, again, it's still too early of the model. Just saying now until clarity tomorrow when it gets to the next day on the SPC website. We are expecting these storms to move in tomorrow afternoon into the evening hours. Again, I will be tracking the storms as much as possible tomorrow. Um, Now we're going to talk about why these storms will be probable and they are going to start to develop within the Great Lakes. And they will be on the shore and they will have those strong to damaging winds. And some of these storms will have some heavy rain showers mixed with the wind in the storms. Um, and some of them give you other damaging winds side. This is weather aware. I will try my best to keep you guys updated throughout the day and whatnot. I don't know what is going on um, with everything today. Um, and yeah, let's see. Um, weather aware basically tomorrow. Uh, Again, I will be here in the office. I'm basically on morning, all after 2 I will be back in the office. Um, I will be out of the office around close to 12 because I have to head to my church. Um, um, we got on a few things. So we got the future cast finally figured out. So let's go ahead and take a look at that really quick before we sign off. So basically today will be quiet. A few pockets of sprinkles here and there um, for a few of us. But and otherwise it is going to be a quiet night tonight. I will leave this up. Have a great rest of your evening, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.